I listened to the ministry, a testimony of Catherine Kuhlman from Benny Hinn a couple of days ago. He spoke something that caught my interest.
But I'm going to tell you something. That anointing for dominion is scary and dangerous. Catherine Kuhlman experienced it. I saw it on her. Dear God, did I see it on her? I was there. I was there. Nobody had to tell me. I saw it. With my own eyes, I saw it.
Now, Catherine Kuhlman has been a minister for many, many years. Many, many years. But she stepped into the glory of the Spirit of God 3 years before she passed. 3 years. 3 years that I, Pastor John, will say she did ministry. The rest was nonsense. Do you know that there are men of God, preachers that have been doing ministry for 20 years that were never captured in Zion? I heard a story from Billy Graham before he passed on. Somebody asked him and said, if you were given the privilege to preach again, to come back to your youth, what would you do? He said, I will preach less. He said, I will preach maybe 10% and use 90 to 80% of my life in prayer and studying of scriptures. When a father could speak that way, so how many preachers do we have in the streets talking? Yes, they are talking revelation, but there's no glory. You know why? You can go and start talking revelation in the streets talking. Yes, they are talking revelation, but there's no glory. You know why? You can go and start talking revelation, but time to prove what you're saying, you can't prove it. Jesus never spoke revelation. His revelation was captured in bringing a dead man for 4 days out from the grave. That alone is an indisputable revelation. That could ask for 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. He multiplied it and fed 5,000 men. We are talking nonsense, preaching with no power. Didn't Jesus says, go not to preach for me, wait until you receive dynamo. He didn't ask them to go and witness. He said, you will not be my witness until you receive power. Now, how many are witnessing Christ that have no power?